It's go time.
This is more than just a business for me. This is my life.
I built this.
I am Body by Sheila.
We were just hanging on by a thread, just waiting for that moment to snap.
Leave me alone!
I thought you were on a healing journey.
I am on a healing journey!
We have put everything on the line. What if it doesn't work?
I won't let it happen.
Isn't one of the steps in your recovery integrity?
Recovery's a long road.
Stephanie, good afternoon. Thanks for joining me today.
For having me.
Well, season 3 of Physical, it's been a long journey and fans are excited. So with Sheila's 3-act saga of rebellion, recovery, and redemption, what can fans expect for the final season?
I think they can expect to see something that's bigger and bolder in every way. More aerobics, more characters, more, including some singing and some dancing by Zooey Deschanel, and ending, all culminating in a very satisfying journey for Rose's character, Sheila.
And rumor has it they're leaving some things open-ended. Is that possible?
Well, you have to watch and see.
Well, you're not going to give me no spoilers, are you?
I'm not giving anything.
So as a director, the show is set in the 1980s on the beaches of San Diego. Is it challenging recreating a time period like that?
It's incredibly fun to create a time period like that, and not so challenging because of the people we have behind the scenes. We have an incredible prop master and production designer, and the attention to the detail is almost obsessive. And so for us, it's just been, how do we show this in an honest way? There's a difference between Los Angeles in the 80s and San Diego in the 80s, and we were very planted in that time frame.
Can you recall a time where there wasn't something correct or something you had to correct that would reflect the time?
I mean, sometimes it's just like, sometimes it has to do with the script. We're like, did we say that then? Because we do some, we have an incredible script, but we do a little improvisation. Rory Scovel's character especially does some improv, and sometimes we're like, I don't think they said that in the 80s. I can tell you of just a story of the prop master of, like, we had a shot I wanted to do with a can opener, and within an hour he had one that worked. So, they're incredibly resourceful team, and and I think that in some ways the phone in Sheila's house is a character in and of itself, with the orange phone with a long cord, became the focus of several scenes. So.
Well, I'm Generation X, so I remember the aerobics craze very, very well, from everything from Jane Fonda to those TV shows with Richard Simmons. I mean, all the aerobics was going crazy. Was there a specific kind of choreographers or for people to do the right kind of dances and the right kind of exercises for the show?
Well, we had an incredible choreographer for all 3 seasons, Jennifer Hamilton, and she works so well, just taking the emotion of the scene, working the movement into the dialogue with every character, that I think it just feels authentic, and I've never seen it done that way before. And teaching Rose, and even season 2 having Murray Bartlett, and then obviously having Zoe in season 3, just the way she puts together the movements that feel authentic to that character, and obviously that time period is really, she's very talented.
And have you heard from fans who can identify with Sheila dealing with their demons of self-image? Because this is such an empowering show, and I'm sure it's touched a lot of people, or they can reflect on the show's message. Have you personally heard from fans, or has the show in general heard from a lot of fans?
I have personally heard from fans, and it's incredibly rewarding when you create something that people watch, that they feel they see a little bit of themselves in, or helps them through something. And so yes, and I think we're all very proud of the fact that we put out something that's very honest to that difficult subject matter, and we pay very close attention to it. So yeah, I mean, I love that if it can touch any viewer in any way, that's why we make shows, right? To tell stories and hope that it resonates.
Now, you're an executive producer and also a director on the series, and so is Rose Byrne. Is it difficult wearing that many hats on a show, or how do you balance all the different responsibilities?
Well, we have, again, we have a really incredible team behind the scenes. And so from our, leader, Annie Wiseman, who created it, and obviously Rose, myself, and then everyone on down, we have incredible producers and department heads. And so, no, they make it easy. Honestly, they make our jobs easy.
Well, Physical season 3, final season on Apple TV Plus. Thank you so much for joining me today. I wish you the best of luck, and let's talk again soon. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.